Hi, it's Donna Guest, the Lazy Scrapbooker and Creative Memories Advisor. And no, there's nothing wrong with your screen. I'm just really excited to show you this easy 45-degree layout. Let's get started. Here's what we'll need. You'll need the Creative Memories 12-inch trimmer. You'll need a tape runner, and I recommend the Repositionable, the one with the green cartridge, in case we make a mistake, and your favorite paper pack. I've chosen Welcome Home because I wanted to create this layout with muted natural colors. I've chosen 3 sheets to use for my strips. It may look like 3 patterns, but because Creative Memories has double-sided paper, it's really 6 patterns. I have 2 sheets from the Tone on Tone pack, and I have 1 sheet from the Designer pack. So I'm going to cut some 12-inch by 2-inch strips now. You could do this with any width you like, but I do like the look of a 2-inch strip for this layout. About 4 strips with each pattern should be enough. Great, now we have all of our strips and it's time to choose our background page. From the Tone on Tone pack, I'm going to choose this blue background to use. You want something that really contrasts, so this blue is a good contrast to these more neutral tones here. When you're placing your strips, the best way to get started is to take advantage of your trimmer and the 45-degree angle that you have here. So what you'll want to do is lining it up with that angle that's printed right here on your trimmer in a black line. Just crossing the cutting line here, you'll want to trim that off. This way it'll give you a good start on how to line this up. I may be able to get away with just trimming one of these, as you'll see. I'm all about doing things fast and the easiest way possible, and this is an example of that. So I can just line this up straight just by eyeballing it without having to cut that angle again. Cutting the first angle assured that I'm going to have a 45-degree angle that I wanted. Now, the width that you can do here, that's your own personal preference. I like a more narrow width, closer to 1/8 of an inch, although this is a little bit bigger than that because it allows enough of this blue to show through and look really good. Okay, so you'll notice that because we're doing this diagonally across a 12 by 12 sheet of paper, our length needed is more than 12 inches. So we're going to have to layer with a second piece. And my advice to you on this is to use a piece of paper design that's easy to do that with. What's not easy would be this strip right here. Because of the pattern of this paper, really no two are alike, and it would be hard to match that up. I of course learned my lesson on that the first time I was doing this. So I'm going to save these really cool strips for down here where they don't need to be connected. Here's another great example of a strip that can easily be connected with another one. And you just want to continue with the various patterns until you've filled up your page. And I know it looks like a mess right now, but we're going to fix that, I promise. What's up, Nicholas? That one just fits. So lining this up with the other piece of paper, just do as best you can to get that perfect. You will not be able to tell the difference, especially when you get a photo covering that. You really can't tell that you lined it up. I've already kind of lost track of that line. Okay, that's enough. Come here, sweetie. Oh, and this one was so very close. Let's see if there's anything I can do to fix that. Use the multi-tool to pull it up. And because we used repositionable tape, it's okay. But I'm going to put down a little bit more tape. Oh, will it fit? No. Let's see if I can find a match for this. So I'm going to line up the paper and know where to cut it. So that looks like it's going to be a good match. I'll cut my 2-inch strip on this side. And I'll have more than enough. Wow, what a mess. Okay, now comes my favorite part. We're going to clean this up and have a beautiful background page. Here comes the trimmer. We'll bring that back. And we're going to flip this upside down. And some of these are so long, I'm going to have to cut them off with scissors to get a good trim. Okay, now we're ready for my favorite part. Using our trimmer, I'm going to line this up and use the sight line, which is the most forgotten feature on our trimmer. They hang out in the corners up here. And so you use those to make sure you're trimming exactly on the cutting line, because it's sometimes hard to see since I'm covering up my cutting line. But the sight line helps me find it. And if you weren't aware of this, check out in the top right corner my trimmer video that gives you my top 20 favorite features. So you're bound to learn something new there. Okay, perfect. Now we repeat for all 4 sides. Once you've cut the first side off, it's a lot easier to line up your page straight. But again, use your sight lines to make sure you're right at the edge of your paper. Perfect, I love this page. You can create this with any coordinating papers of your choice and have a different look each time, and it's so easy. If you like fast pages, to make sure more people see this video, please click like or subscribe, and thank you. And here's another link to my video about the Creative Memories 12-inch trimmer. Thanks for watching.